teach it tomorrow.
It's all after the fade anyway.
That could be an ending.
Yeah, could be. Dang, Chris, you're like
Yeah.
yeah. Chris, you're like spot on with those doubles.
Dude, those
It's like
doubles
phasing.
sound sick.
What?
Yeah.
Those doubles sound sick.
Yeah.
I think we got plenty.
There's a lot to work with in there.
Should we do one more very not conservative take?
No.
All right.
No. I think we're good.
Tossed out of heaven, out on the run. I don't know where we're going, but we've been coming undone for quite some time. No, don't you give me those eyes, 'cause there's no turning back, and we're forever on the line. I'm up in heaven as the heart to cut us some slack. Oh mother, won't you say a prayer? A prayer that I can make it out alive. Oh honey, let's ride. In the shadows, in the wind and the rain, while back at home the gallows have been surrounded and the village is calling our names, and your body is shaking as the world caves in, wrapped in each other and the night. It feels like we've been forgiven of all of our sins, and it's okay to be scared, but I think we're gonna make it out alive. Oh honey, let's ride. Pray that they can make it out alive, and oh honey, let's ride. Like devils through the canyon. Oh honey, let's hide from the angels in the mountains, back in the valley, they're burning up their windows tonight. Devils in the canyon. My mind is playing flashbacks. Don't matter. Oh, your heartbeat is the soundtrack. Because your heartbeat is the soundtrack that I play in my head every day. Oh yeah, your heartbeat is the soundtrack that I play in my head every day. Oh, your heartbeat is the soundtrack in my head every day. Oh yeah, your heartbeat is the soundtrack that I play in my head every day. We said goodbye beyond the bend, and I turned my sails into the wind. You gotta face the trail ahead. I'm so proud is all you said. Here where I have fought to be, happy for your memory. And I know only the foolish show their cards, but I can't hold on. I've been lost in this time apart. And I said that it's been hard since you've been gone. I've been lost in this time apart. In this time apart, I learned that I need you. In this time apart, I'm losing track of where I've been. In the same new town, in the same new bed. Try to reinvent your face again. It's never clear as I intend. And I know only the foolish show their cards, but I can't hold on. your things you never. I don't mind no watching now. It was my finest performance. I told you every story, even better than rehearsed. Now you're the best before us. Times I don't know what to say, but still a fire burns through the silence. Through the silence, darkness, conquering the kingdom, and I'm exhausted, but I'll take it on. When I hit the ground, I'm not broken, I'm not broken. When there's no time to spare, when we don't have a prayer, when it all falls apart, we'll be the heroes of the heart. When all the walls cave in, when we have reached the end, when it all falls apart, we'll be the heroes of the heart. There's a cold war raging in the background. It all seems hopeless, but you raise the flag. There's a nightmare, it haunts me every night, and you can't come with me, but you light the path. When you hit the ground, you're not broken, you're not broken. When there's no time to spare, when we don't have a prayer, when it all falls apart, we'll be the heroes of the heart. When all the walls cave in, when we moment together, though we feel worlds apart. Can you lend me your hand? I'm a little too faint of heart. 'Cause I've been waiting forever, waiting on this to start. Can you lend me your hand? I'm a little too faint of heart. In this moment together, though we feel worlds apart. Can you lend me your hand? I'm a little too faint, a little too faint of heart, 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 a little too faint of heart. Remember the time when we could break hearts like a storybook by dropping a line. We said we were on our way, just a little behind. Who cares if you're lost when you got the look? Another night, wonder where we are, even though we were sober at the bar. Another night trying to play a part, to heal the broken hearts. We dance with the good kids hide away, like young lovers on the stage, yeah. And we could rock this town, carried all the way back down. And I still think of that first Saturday, can't let the memory fade now. We could rock this town, carried all the way back down. Remember the lights, hot as the sun in a crowded room, the look in their eyes. They said we were on our way while we work on the side. Daydreaming through every afternoon. Another night sleeping in the car, wondering what we're even looking for, yeah. Burning the gas that we can't afford, to heal the broken hearts. We dance with the good kids hide away, like young lovers on the stage, yeah. And we could rock this town, carried all the way back down. And I still think of that first Saturday, can't let the memory fade now. We could rock this town, carried all the way back down, all the way down, down, down. We're turning it back down, all the way down, down, down. We're tearing it back down. And they still call up the radio station and ask us how we're not so frustrated, because they saw us way back in 15. And I say I'm not sure where the time goes. Here we are in the same situation, and every time it's like a new revelation. For every dreamer in the town fast asleep, here's a place you can call your home. You can call it your home. We dance with the good kids I feel something, I can't explain it, and there ain't nothing that can erase it. Let it carry us through the edges, calm the oceans and turn our pages. There's a peace I can't define, like a dream through open eyes. It's just like paradise, standing in the light, breathing in the time. It's just like paradise, just like it's just like it's like water on my skin. It's a moment you can't forget. It's that memory of what you said. You'll find heaven with nothing left, and I'm on the other side of a dream through open eyes. And it's just like paradise, standing in the light, breathing in the time. It's just like paradise, just like it's just like deeper than I've ever known. You know that I can never look back. You're that freeway queen, burning reds like green. I'm that teenage kid, running things back in my head. Life's your stage and scene, your script's so obscene. I play, I forget when you say things you said, acting like your life it won't end. Yeah, each night is the last again. Keep running forever, you're miles ahead. Love, we found love. Will we lose it like everyone does? I'm feeling too high up. I see your love in this rush. A one-time killer, can't get enough. You draw blood and you pain with the dark brush. You're the one, and I can never look back. You're that freeway queen, burning reds like green. I'm that teenage kid, running things back in my head. Life's your stage and scene, your script's so obscene. I play, I forget when you say things you said, acting like your life it won't end. Yeah, each night is the last again. Keep running forever, you're miles ahead. And when the night is over and you got nowhere to go, I will be there to break your fall. And I know that it sounds soft, but I would love to walk you home. You're that freeway queen, running reds like green. I'm that teenage kid, running things back in my head. You're that freeway queen, running reds like green. I'm that teenage kid, running things back in my head. Life's your stage and scene, your script's so obscene. I play, I forget when you say things you said, acting like your life it won't end. Yeah, each night is the last again. Keep running forever, you're miles ahead. I keep running forever, you're miles ahead. I keep running forever, you're miles ahead. I keep running, I can give up away, now I'm dead. I keep running forever, you're miles ahead. Oh, I'm gonna be somebody someday, just wait is what I said. The only question was when. It's funny how we forget. Every set of eyes was like a spotlight shining down from the heavens. We gave it everything we had. Now yourself when it goes south. I can see the headlights in the distance closing in on us now. A voice above us calling down. Both hands on the ground. They keep saying something's gotta give, but I've never been one to break. Oh no. Then I hear you say, I know the road we're gonna take, and I know you will be riding shotgun in my car for the getaway, cutting through the brake lights overhead. And even though all is lost, I'm lost with you, and I'm fighting every step that I can turn the page. Still you say you trust me, you're the same. And even though all is lost, I'm lost with you. I'm lost with you, but I hope we never find our way. I hope we never hit the brakes. And even when all that we know is in the rearview closing in, I know that we can start again. Get even closer to the edge, 'cause I know you will be riding shotgun in my car for the getaway, cutting through the brake lights overhead. And even though all is lost, I'm lost with you, and I'm fighting every step that I can through the page. Still you say you trust me, you're the same. And even though all is lost, I'm lost with you. I'm lost with you. And even though all is lost, I'm lost with you. I was always taking my time. I was fine with going nowhere, lost inside of my mind. And I was always playing it safe. I was sober like a preacher, searching for the faith. But I saw something buried in your eyes, like a sign. There's no place left to hide, so let it ride. I'm feeling reckless tonight. Suddenly all the scales are falling down from my eyes. Oh yeah, I'm calling your override. Seems like we've run into a complication. 'Cause you made plans to be on your own. But I'm hopeful as a fool can be. 'Cause I know that in the final scene, that song on the radio will turn into a situation. So you can tell yourself we're just friends, but this ain't something just friends do. You can tell yourself we're just friends, but I know that it just ain't true. Friends will look out at the stars and crying off tonight, saying everything will be alright. So you can tell yourself we're just friends. If it eases your mind, I'll be your friend tonight. You see through every last careful persuasion. You get up fast when I drive you home. You're reaching out to me when you're looking for more than company. I know you're begging for more, but you leave it at a conversation. So you can tell yourself we're just friends, but this ain't something just friends do. You can tell yourself we're just friends, but I know that it just ain't true. Friends will look out at the stars and crying off tonight, saying everything will be alright. So you can tell yourself we're just friends. If it eases your mind, I'll be your friend tonight. Breaking that lock on your cellophane heart, I can see through what you always stand guard. Breaking that lock on your cellophane heart, I can see through what you always stand guard. Breaking that lock on your cellophane heart, I can see through what you're doing when you say we're just friends. They say we're just friends do. You can tell yourself we're just friends, but I know that it just ain't true. Friends will look out at the stars and crying all tonight, saying everything will be alright. So you can tell yourself we're just friends. If it eases your mind, I'll be your friend tonight. I'll be your friend tonight. I'll be your friend. I'll be your friend tonight. Lock on your cellophane heart, I can see through what you always stand guard. Breaking that lock on your cellophane heart, I can see through but you always stand guard. I was lost in a wave when I met you. Just a boy, just a runaway on my own. You took me by the hand and led me to the gates of heaven. Oh, but I couldn't get in. You begged them, can we bend the rules tonight? 'Cause we're going all the way to the bottom. He said, you better die you like a locomotive. You better die you like a cannonball. And all my head is telling me I should run now. My heart has got me planning where I stand. And when it came down to you, I never could fight the feeling of what you. Oh, you're in out of love. Falling what the story of us all. Set off the night, set it on fire. I came out to catch you. And